Pro Playmakers, these are the skills that separate.
Welcome to the Playmakers Hockey video blog number 7. Today's theme, we're going to talk about the value of the in-stride shot and why it's so important that every player be able to shoot in stride off of both feet. One of the things that's really critical when you're shooting in stride is the timing of the shot. You're going to see as some of the videos come up as I'm talking here is how important it is that when you take your shot, that when the shot is actually being released, the puck is being released from your stick, your foot is landing, because you want to capitalize on downward pressure. That's really the value of the in-stride shot. One, it has a lot of deceptive value, but it also has a way of making your shot a lot harder. And that's really what I want to talk to you about, is why it's so important to have the in-stride shot, because of how much it's going to improve the velocity of your shot. And the reason why the velocity becomes so much more apparent is because of the downward pressure. And most kids, when they shoot, they transfer their weight laterally. So what that means is that their feet are planted and they stop skating to shoot, and then they effectively just twist their body. So they don't really get any weight transfer, and their shot really becomes only with their arms. Now when you shoot from in an in-stride situation, what happens is that when you are crossing over or you're stepping down on the ice, your body, your shoulder drops, your inside shoulder comes down. When your inside shoulder comes down, that directly translates into more pressure on the stick. And when you have pressure on the stick, you have a chance for the stick to bend. When the stick bends, your shot is going to be much harder. So that's part of the value, is getting the in-stride shot so that it becomes more of a hard shot, but also it becomes more deceptive. Now, you'll see like a situation, most commonly for an in-stride shot is like a player on a one-on-one, where he's taking the defenseman wide, and you get to a point where you realize that you're not going to be able to take the corner. So if you're not going to be able to take the corner to get a good scoring chance, instead of bailing on the shot and maybe going behind the net or turning to the corner, both of those are good options. But what's really good too is at this moment where you realize you're not going to be able to get that shot or be able to get in behind that defenseman, to shoot the puck while you're still skating. Because the goalie is assuming that you're not going to shoot, because for majority of kids and the majority of people, they stop skating before they shoot, which tips the goalie off that the shot is about to come. But if you're shooting while your feet are still moving, it's hard for the goalie to understand that that's what's going to happen, so he doesn't really position himself properly. The other value is that you take this stick away from the defender. The defender's job when you're shooting oftentimes is to get stick to puck. And in this situation, because your feet are still moving, he's still worried about you getting the corner. He's not going to get his stick out in front, and that becomes an unimpeded shot, which you wouldn't normally have if you didn't have the in-stride shot in your repertoire. Now, the other part of the in-stride shot that we've started to adopt in the last year or so has been the ability to shoot in-stride off of the catch, which is an extremely high-level skill that we're now teaching to more of our junior and NHL players. And basically what that means is that you get lots of situations where you're either in the offensive zone and you're moving towards the net, and now you're going to receive a pass. And you need to get that puck off quickly, but you're on your forehand side, and you want to be able to catch it and shoot it. So the ability to catch it and shoot it in stride means that you're going to be able to, one, capitalize on that velocity of the downward pressure we just talked about, but you're also going to be able to capitalize on a quick release there because of the timing. When you catch the puck and you catch it softly and you shoot it on the next step, your speed of your shot, it improves immensely. And one of the things, a big tip, is to be able to catch the puck off one foot and shoot off the other foot, and you got to be able to do that from both ways, because you don't know at what moment you're going to catch the puck, what foot you're going to be on. So you need to be able to catch the puck and shoot it from either foot in either sequence, and that's what we drill and practice quite a bit with our NHL players.